Bom dia a todos! In this video, we will show you how to encode entries in SAGA 5, based on two examples, one expense and one advance. Let's start by the expense. Let's imagine that you're in Egypt, it's the month of January, and you're paying an invoice for 500 nails that have been used for the rehabilitation of the OPD, and the invoice date is 15 January 2015. First, you click on the shortcut Green Book. Then you need to choose the right book. We're in January, so you choose January from the scroll down menu, and then you have to choose the cash box from which the amount has been paid. Imagine that it's Nasser City cash box in Egyptian pounds. Then you simply click on New. Now, the first thing you have to fill in is the date. The date that needs to go into SAGA is the date indicated on the invoice, in this case, the 15th of January 2015, not the payment date. Then you have to pick the right accounting code. If you scroll down, you can find 61,000 construction and rehabilitation material. You can click on that one. Now you have to put a clear standardized description. But as you can see, there's always a guide and example to help you for the encoding. And fill in the first description. Nails 500 Rehab OPD Nasser City. Then you have to select the third party code, which is Abdel Hamed Ahmad Hassan. You scroll down and click on the name. For the secondary description, you need to have a look at the supporting document. In this case, it's Ahmad Hassan, invoice 0034, PL 14/0010, RC 14/004. Now you need to put the amount of the invoice. Imagine that it cost you 7,000 Egyptian pounds. You put 7,000 EGP in expense. Once you filled in these windows, you have to allocate the expense to a project. You click on the arrow and you can see all the projects that have been created in the mission. In this case, we are talking about nails that have been used for the rehabilitation of the OPD of Nasser City, Integrated Health. So you click on project 3. And then you have to allocate it to a financing contract and a financial line. You do that by clicking in the finance line window, and here you can see all different contracts that have been created in your mission. And then you just choose the right one. Let's say we allocate the expenses on the contract number 1500A, which is the proper funds contract. And then the financial line automatically shows up in the finance line window. And finally, the last thing you have to fill in is the analytical line 1. And then finally, the last thing you have to fill in is the analytical line. In our example, it's clearly for a medical activity, so you can click on Ops, Operate. But if you have any doubt, you just have a look at the destination, default or other in the Excel file of the standard description. Once this is done, you click on Validate, Close to register the entry in SAGA. Let's go to the second example, the advance. Imagine that you're paying security money upon arrival of the new field coordinator of Nasser City, Clotilde Bellin. First of all, you need to put a date. The date mentioned on the security money form is the 20th of January 2015. Then again, you need to select an accounting code. You scroll down and then you click on the appropriated account, which is 30,010 security envelopes. Then you need to put a clear standardized description. You click on the description and a guide and example will appear to help you for the encoding. First, you put security envelope Fieldco Nasser City. Then you click in the third party window. And as you can see, there's a third party code for all expats in the mission. So you just need to scroll down until you find Bellin Clotilde. Just click on it, and as you see, her name is now showing up automatically in the secondary description. The last thing you need to do is to put the amount that you gave her as security money, 450 Egyptian pounds. Then you click on Validate Close to close and register the entry in SAGA. Thanks, dear finance colleagues, for your attention, and keep it up!